There have been a series of attacks on IDF troops launched by Hamas terrorists since the ceasefire was brokered. The recent attack that took place across what's referred to as the yellow line, the attacks that took place there were not exceptional. They are part of, as I said, a series of attacks. And the IDF is able to respond to those forcefully, as we're seeing it doing, rightfully so. But it's not any easier for Israel to do that, despite the fact that the last 20 of the living hostages have been returned to us. And the reason that it's more complicated is that there's a very delicate balance that is in the midst of many countries seeking to sustain, primarily the United States of America, which incidentally is sending an enormously high-level, concentrated delegation. And when you have that degree of diplomatic oversight, that degree of diplomatic engagement by the chief ally of the States of Israel, the United States of America, one has to make sure, as Prime Minister Netanyahu is doing and as the Israeli Defense Establishment is doing, that a response to a terror attack against our forces, a breaching of a ceasefire by Hamas, does not scupper the ambitions and the aims of the United States to now move onto the second phase of the 20-point deal that served as the basis for the ceasefire agreement and for the hostage release agreement. So Israel's responding forcefully, but it does have to make sure that it does not tip the balance against the notion of retaining the ceasefire, because that seems to be what the Americans very much want to ensure and to safeguard.